Okay, we're working through transferring our Illustrator style guide into InDesign. So you should have something that looks like this. At least 8 pages. Again, we have to do it in sets of 4. So I'm just getting a quick example, not very designed, but you should go make sure you double check you have everything in there that you need, and you should have a logo style guide, booklet, intro page, color palette, fonts, a logo usage and how not to use it, alternate logos, business cards, and a back cover. That's 8 pages. You can do 16, 12, 16 as well, depending on how many more you want to spread out. But I just did 8 to kind of show you to get started. So you're going to open InDesign, and this is what you should see. You're going to, like Illustrator, you'll see similar properties. You're going to hit Create New. And make sure you're in inches, and we're going to work in 8.5 by 11 size, even though we're printing 11 by 17. Make sure you name it as your style guide. And we're going to start with page 1, but we only want 8 pages, so make sure that you put in the page section how many pages that you're going to have. So if you have more than 8, make sure you put that in there. Hit Create. Takes a second here to load. And as you zoom out, you can see now you have 8 pages, and this is exactly how we'll print your front, your back, your inside pages. So then you're just going to zoom in, Command plus to your front page, go to Illustrator, you're going to drag and select your first page, hit Command C, go to InDesign and hit Command V, and you're going to paste that just right in there. And then center on the page and make sure it looks all good. If you double click inside of it, you're able to move things around if you need to, but make sure everything's set. Then you're going to go to your next page, which now is your inside pages. So just make sure everything is in order. Click and drag, copy, and paste. Drag it back down to where it goes. Same. Command C, Command V, drag it where it should go. Click and drag, Command C, Command V. So it helps if you do page numbers inside of Illustrator, so you make sure that the page numbers are lining up to where they should be. Almost. Let's see. So just do it page by page so you can make sure you get them lined up correctly. Command C, Command V. And your last page should be your back cover. So make sure it's at the very bottom. Line it up. And there your book is in InDesign to print. Make sure all text is inside of this line. I've mentioned, you can't print edge to edge. So if you have text going outside this line, then you need to probably double click inside there or shrink it down some. Once you're done and everything looks good, you're going to make sure you save as an InDesign file. It's right here. And once that's saved, you're going to go File, Export, save to your Google Docs, and export as a PDF so you can print it, and hit Save. And then just make sure this says Press Quality and Export. Then I just save this to the desktop, but when you open it, your PDF, it should be in order of the way it prints. So if you want to open it and double check, so there's my front page, the inside pages, so it should all be in order this way, the back cover. So once you have that, you're going to drag it into the command workstation, and then you don't print from your computer, you're going to print from the computer closest to the printer. It has special software on it to print, and it looks like the internet's down. And then I have a specialty paper for you to print on. Once you're done, print a large image of your logo, and you should be ready for presentation. Before you print, make sure I look at it, and I'll help you send it to the printer as well. Any questions, come to me.